Hello and welcome to Rad Rolls. We find our party of robbers, thieves, scoundrels, and general heisters finishing up their time at the Atomic Wrangler and have chosen to go and investigate the Mojave Express because they believe that there is some sort of like catering situation going on at the Lucky 38 Casino. So you all approach the Mojave Express building. It's just in the downtown area. It's got kind of the logo in the window. It's kind of a rickety building. There's a little pin out back where there's like kind of a Brahmin that's in the pin out back. But you all open the door and you hear a bell ring, and it's pretty dusty, musty. There's not a lot. Kind of like there's no busyness about it.
Dusty and musty. That is a particular level of humidity right there.
Yeah, it's a category 3 toxin hazard for normal people.
Oh, okay.
The
Tuesday for us,
right? The walls are kind of like put up with advertisements for like the old U.S. Postal Service, but the counter, when you hear the bell ring, you see this kind of older gentleman standing. He's got overalls and kind of a plaid shirt, and he's got a hat on, and he kind of looks over at you all with his eyes kind of cocked, and then spits. And then when he spits, you hear clink, clink, as there likely be some sort of spittoon below him. He's eyeing you all as you all are kind of walking in here. What are you all gonna do?
Mister, we're ready to work.
Wait, you're not a certified courier. I don't have you on my list for any pickups today. But I mean, if you want to work for something, I can send you. I got something down in Prim. They need a new gas detector down there because they've been having gas leaks out of the pipes.
Prim gas detector. Yeah.
Yeah. I can get you a gas detector to send down there, and probably the whole trip over and everything be about 20 caps.
20 caps, now, Prim with the gas.
Take you about 3 days to get down there.
3 and then 3 back with the 20 caps and
a per diem of 5 caps apiece. But I need you to sign the forms to be a part of the Mojave Express.
Gotcha. So we were thinking that maybe there would be like a local interview process, like a trial run, see if we might work out for some of the more important things like Prim. I don't know. Something local, big event, just a trial run.
Yeah, I tell you what, we could do an interview. It'll take me a while to get the questions down and make sure that everything's kind of sorted out on paper.
What's your gut tell you though?
What's my gut?
What's your gut tell you? Yeah,
about you all. I mean, I'm pretty exhausted as it is.
You must need some help
putting away. I mean, you might be right. I tell you what, I'll be back. Give me like 5 minutes and I'll be right back. Let me get some paperwork out here and we'll see what we can do. And he kind of like saunters towards the back. The kind of behind the counter is like a number of different like cubbies, I would say, and rows that seem to go on for a little while, filled with papers, various boxes, just like storage and kind of looking like they had labels for places on them. And so he saunters off for about 5 minutes.
Okay. Does he refer to a list of couriers? Is that something that's like at his desk right now that he left?
Yeah, do a perception plus a what do I want? This would be perception plus. It's like a logistics skill. I like a logistics skill.
I like a logistics skill too.
What do you want to roll? What'd you say?
What? I mean, When I think logistics, I think like maybe barter, but
barter. Yeah, barter's a good one. Yeah, so let's do perception plus barter. For difficulty, I say it's 0. Let's start you off easy.
Okay, let's see what we can get here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for in Reno's mind.
It too.
I know, absolutely, and I picked a skill that I have 0 points in. So what Reno's trying to do is see if there is a company that's handling the deliveries to the Lucky 38 and see if we can claim that we are representing them if there aren't any immediate jobs that get us in there. I mean, we can work whatever angle, but like that would have been my goal.
Yeah. Yes, I'm with you. Okay. I'm going to have Mad Hattie, which is May's character. I'm going to have her roll perception plus science for a difficulty 0 for me. Okay, great. With a 15 and a 6, that's 1 success, so you get a point of AP with that. With that success, you're kind of looking around the this Mojave Express office, and your knowledge as a thief, like you're walking into an area, you're like kind of like casing an area as you're going, but you walk in here and you realize that there is absolutely like no security here. There's no kind of like watching of anything. It's just this old guy, and he doesn't even look like he has like a gun or anything. This isn't a protected place. It's just a stop on it. And then let's see, what's the name of
it's a again? Caravan. It's a caravan. If there was anything valuable here, they'd have a guard. What was the question again?
Jared, what was the name of your character?
Reno Finelli.
Okay, yeah, Reno, you start looking around at trying to find if there's any kind of information in front of you, and there's just like lists of packages, just kind of like lists of like, hey, this package to this. So like there's no like list of couriers, but there are like a list of like deliveries of packages to certain areas.
Okay. Probably too much information for me to actually parse though. Like,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of information here. They must see a lot of business.
Could I take a look at it? I've got a really high barter skill. Maybe I can parse something.
Yeah. Do a perception plus barter. I'll do difficulty 1 to do a retry.
While he does that, I'm just gonna keep an eye out and an ear open for him to get back. I don't want to just get us caught in the act.
A 9 and a 4, that's 3 successes because your barter is a tag skill. Yeah, you're looking over this paperwork, and you notice a few things of interest. Looking over like packages and deliveries, you're seeing that there's deliveries to the Lucky 38. There's a few different ones. There is like a case of high-end liquor, some cigars, but then there's like a single unique bottle of like a vintage wine, like a like it's like listed out there as like a Monet 42, and it is like kind of like starred beside that.
Okay. Well, you would think that the really nice bottle would be going to maybe like a VIP lounge or something like that. Might get you into more restricted areas than just like deliveries that might get dropped off at the back or something like that with the rest of the staff. So if we can find that package and maybe convince this guy to get us assigned to it, we'll see. I don't think he likes us very much.
We'll figure that out. The other thing too is if we make our own package, we could smuggle our own stuff in.
Oh, I like that idea.
Well, we do have the invoice right here. We could take this and show it. Like, look, we've been paid to bring this in. Let us through. That might work. We get a convincing box, some uniforms. I think we'll be getting somewhere.
If the invoice is for something, it's for something that has been delivered, or we're still pending delivery. Has it been signed for yet?
Not on the paper. But at this point, you hear kind of a sauntering come back up, and it's the man from earlier, and he says, "All right, we've got a questionnaire. If you all are available, I can take down some of your information. The first thing that I need to know is have you all been convicted of any kind of serious offenses in the past?"
No, never.
So the keywords are convicted and serious and offense. No.
That's
like
literally
a legal authority or a council of elders. That's different.
That's a great, I would say, by a judiciary body.
No, 100%.
Of course not. Then
absolutely not.
Yeah,
no,
definitely no.
No.
Right. Are y'all addicted to any drugs, alcohol, stimulants?
Are you offering any?
Currently?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
If I asked you to carry something, how would you carry a thing for, I'd say, a mile that weighs 100 pounds?
Very carefully.
Actually, funny story. There, I've had a little bit of experience with this type of work. I guess tangential, where I got hired by this a very similar, I don't want to say competitor, but and they were trying out like new protectrons to like carry these kind of loads, and like they would strap like all of these like cargo onto them and stuff, and like they asked me to come in and reprogram them. So I don't know, probably do like something like that again. It was a great experience. I wish I could remember it like better, but it's really hard to when you do so many of these.
Speech for a difficulty 2, I would say. Yeah, with an 8 and a 9, that's 2 successes. He looks at you, says, "You know what? It's close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. I tell you what, I can work you in locally. I typically don't hire. I give them kind of a lower end thing on the spot, but it seems like with your experience and with the robots and how good you are with them, you got any ideas about Brahmin?"
Well, if you think about it, like how different is a Brahmin from a Protectron, right? I mean, you're just training both of them. The methods are a little bit different, but like, no problem. I can do that.
Clarice, Clarice is a real bitch. I can't get her to move. I've gone out there. I brought her an apple. I brought her a carrot. I bought her some, I don't even know, pork and beans. Trying to get her to move out to get, but she's a fat ass, and she ain't going anywhere real easily.
Which head did you try to feed?
Oh, we're talking about a Brahmin.
I tried upside down. I tried inside out. I even just see if the other way would work, and it did not.
Sometimes, if you put like a bag over the head of one of them and then feed the other one, that way, they can't even see that it's happening. They can't. Yeah, it's just. I'll tell you what. I can figure out Clarice. There's no problem there. I've got some tricks.
Yeah.
I've
got a lot of fragile cargo that's going to a party probably tomorrow. And if you could like work with her and see if you could help get her acclimated so she can carry some of that stuff. I could probably pay you, I'd say, for local stuff for training the Brahmin, to getting everything. I could probably give you 50 caps. And I tell you what, if you can get the cargo loaded up and looking nice on her and get her to move around a little bit in the pen, I'll even give you 25 at the front.
25. Wow. Okay.
That is incredibly generous, sir. You are making the right choice with us. I guarantee it. Okay, guys. Wow, we have our opportunity. Let's thank Mr. What was your name again?
Oh, it's just Martin.
Mr. Martin.
Let's go outside and get that fat ass Mr. moving. Martin. Let us go. Wow. Excellent. And you said this was going to a party. Wow, that sounds really important. We will get there. No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, when you're ready, the stuff's in the back. So I marked it. It's got like a red bow on it. You just go back there, grab the packages with the red bow, and should be good to go.
That sounds awesome. You don't by any chance have any? Are there any like vending machines, anything in the building? I just wanted to, get something before we do that. We're a little parched. Or maybe like a coffee station or something.
We haven't had electricity here since.
That's fine. Since ever, yeah.
I'll tell you what. I got some feed out back now. I got an apple, I got carrot, and I got pork and beans that I was trying to feed to Clarice. If you can get Clarice moving without those, feel free to welcome yourself to a nice carrot. Apple or some pork and beans.
That's awesome. Do you have any maybe like a pepper shaker, some ginger, mustard, anything like that around?
I got chewing tobacco. That's about
that would. You know what? That would do it. Can I bum some chewing tobacco off you, sir? Just a little.
Listen, you do this job for me, and maybe I'll consider it. But I mean, I trust you enough to do it, but I don't trust you enough as a man's chewing tobacco.
Oh, I understand. It's like, yep, you gotta watch your Jolly Sailor chewing tobacco. All right, well, I guess that's what we got.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go train the ramen.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my little Irish goodbye here, and just while they're talking, go and check out Clarice. Is that ass
Joe Pera over there?
Yeah, is that ass as fat as Martin suggested?
I mean, this is just like a normal looking Brahmin.
It's a normal Brahmin. It's not obese. It's not. It's just a Brahmin. No. It's stubborn.
No,
and he decided to call it a fat ass.
It looks normal. Yes.
Okay.
What an asshole.
Yep. This is weird. I'm just gonna give it a look over just to make sure there isn't anything that's out of the ordinary, like a limp or anything that would
perception plus, and there's medicine, right? That's a skill, right?
There is medicine, yes.
Yeah. Perception plus medicine for a difficulty 3, I would say, to look and see, just from a looking. 2 successes on that. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a half. I'll give you a halfie. She looks in some pain. There's a little bit of wincing.
Okay.
You can't, you wouldn't be able to tell, normally.
There's some guarding. I don't know what it is, but I get close and she's like, eh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Displeasure.
All right. So there's something wrong with Clarice here. I just don't know what. And she wasn't hungry. Is there a water trough nearby?
Yeah, I'd say that there's a water trough. It's small, but yes, there is.
If there's a bucket or something nearby, I'm just going to scoop some in the bucket, see if she'd be interested in drinking, if that's...
Yeah, I would say that would be a intelligence plus, maybe a luck plus medicine for a difficulty 2.
Luck medicine?
Yeah, luck medicine. You're going to be able to do it, but I'm just
yeah.
See.
This whole time I've been trying to figure out what animal friend let me do, like what skill it makes you. Okay, so with a 9 and a 3, that's only 1 success on the luck medicine.
What's the animal friend? Do you have that? You got that?
No, I don't have it. I'm just trying to remember what it lets you do, because I'm sure it points to a particular skill that would be relevant, because we don't have animal handling in the Fallout universe.
I'd say that they got like animal friend, but that's for like taming, taming the stuff. Anyways, you shake this water in front of the Brahmin, and it kind of lets out a little bit.
Not interested. Like the bomb is not interested. Okay.
Yeah, not interested.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to pour that back in the trough and probably drop the bucket in exasperation. I was going to keep looking around. Like, is there any greenery here? Any weeds? LOL. Like, is there anything that, maybe it could have eaten, or is it just like all dirt and asphalt, and the only thing that's available to eat is what's given?
Maybe perception plus survival for a difficulty 1.
Okay. So that is a 17 and an 8 on target 9. That is 1 success on the survival.
Yeah, I would say that
I'm going to Jurassic Park school of thought here, where the Triceratops ate poisonous plants. And I don't know. I'm just kind of
what I can give you here. I think I can give you this. That
even if you can rule it out, like that's information. Like,
yeah. Well, so here's what I'll say. I'll say that there has been a lot of grain consumption. That like you notice that the food is like particularly gone. The grain consumption is pretty low, and like that if you eat a bunch of grain and it sits there, what happens when you let grain sit there in a bunch of water?
Oatmeal.
It ferments and
ferments.
She's drunk.
And it produces a lot of gas. I've
seen these videos.
She's drunk on yogurt.
No,
bloated.
I've seen these videos. Like
bloated.
Yeah.
The cinnamon pit boy.
Yeah. So Reno, what would he know? Reno probably a little medicine, some sneak, a little survival. I don't know if Reno would know this.
I think that you would be. I think because of the like look around and like the success, I think you would be able to tell that like she ate something that made her bloated.
Okay.
Reno would.
So cows have a particular smell to them. Has this Brahmin contributed to global warming via its expulsion of particular natural gases? Like, is that something I'm smelling right now?
Not particularly, but like feel it around. You can tell that this Brahmin is bloated with gas, I would say.
Okay. So the player knows how this is normally fixed, and it's horrific, but it works. Reno might just be thinking it needs a big old fart and push on its stomach.
Okay, yeah.
Reno might.
Yeah. Okay.
Reno also knows that he doesn't want to be anywhere near the back half of the Brahmin. 1, getting kicked in the mouth. 2,
okay.
Impromptu flamer. So
strength plus medicine for difficulty 3. You've got 2 AP.
Oh, we're just gonna got 4 AP in the pool now.
Just rip it.
I'll spend an AP. We're gonna do strength medicine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's only 1 success.
Okay. Yeah. Here's what happens with a 3, a 15, and a 19. You go to push the Brahmin, and
I might get kicked here. Like, just scent.
You try to like push out the Brahmin, and the Brahmin then like turns, like it sees you doing that, and it turns, and then it grabs you by the collar, and then one of the Brahmin heads like has you like pinned on your collar, and you are just like stuck, and like it is in an angle where like you cannot like reach around to get it out.
Okay. All right. So okay, Clarice didn't like that.
Wow, guys, look, Reno's really he's got the Brahmin doing stuff.
Yeah, what it really needs to do though is it's got gas, guys. Clarice has gas.
Okay.
I tried to help move it along by pushing on her stomach, and she didn't care for that. And I mean, I guess if I had gas and somebody was poking at my stomach, I might be a little bit self-conscious about it too, unless I was getting paid. Different story. But I think she just feels bad because she's got gas.
I don't blame her.
And I don't know, like, can anyone speak? Does anyone know the Brahmin word for push or, for fart?
So
I think Brahmin have a spoken language.
And
how else did the two heads communicate?
Telepathically.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. So,
pretty...
all right. So, can we use the radio waves? Okay.
All right. So one of the four of us spent most of her life underground.
That would have been
like quick brainstorm. How do you get a Brahmin to fart?
Reno, you tried pushing on its stomach.
Pull her finger.
I tried pushing on her stomach, and I ended up in this situation.
Why don't we?
Which, I mean, I was afraid of getting kicked. So honestly, optimal.
What if we treat it like the Brahmin's a big pimple, and we just
all right? Whoa,
okay.
Squeeze
hold on
each side.
Yeah.
Let me stop you there.
Okay, but she's got two heads. Yeah.
All right. So let me think outside the box here. I never grew up around Brahmin or like animals at all, but I have it on good authority that if something's sick, you should probably go get a doctor. And the Mormon fort is like right behind us. Maybe they have a veterinarian who can help. I mean, isn't that better than popping a Brahmin like a big tick? Yeah. So the followers of the apocalypse are weirdos, but they also
all they do is complain.
Well, they also help people out.
We have no
It's kind of the trade-off.
We need donations. We can't. We have no. Oh God, we really gotta go.
Well, I will vouch. They don't have caps. They never have anything worth stealing. But they are probably willing to help a poor, suffering animal in need.
Okay.
Oh, they probably are, and they're going to be so self-righteous about it.
We'll wait here.
Okay. Is anybody going to go with me? Or am I going to come back and there's going to be like a smashed Brahmin and all of you are going to be limping painfully?
No guarantees. Yeah, it's...
All right, guys, I'll be right back. Don't do anything more stupid than you normally would do. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right.
Hattie, the crazy one, is going to go over to knock on the front door. On the map, it looks like the Mormon fort is right next to the Crimson Caravan. And I think she's just going to walk across to there and like knock on the front door.
As soon as she's out of view, we got to squeeze this bra.
Nobody answers the front door.
Okay. Damn.
But you hear a voice from inside that says, it's like, hey, come in, just come in.
Okay. Well, it's okay, and she'll try the door and try and come in.
Yeah, and so you go into the old Mormon fort. There's a few tents that are out there that are filled with kind of people that are sick or infirm. There's kind of a guard sitting at the front kind of barricade that's right there in the middle, and a woman in a doctor's coat with double mohawks on the side. And she is kind of looking over a clipboard and is pointing at some boxes. What are you going to do?
Hey, Doc, you are hot, but also is there a veterinarian here? Or maybe I can just pick your brain really quick. So there is a Brahmin who seems to be having like a gas, and it's in some pain, and I'm going to try and help it before somebody trying to help it accidentally kills it. Do you have any suggestions?
Oh, listen, it's really nice that you're trying to help out animals, but there are people like dying here, and
yeah. If I help this animal can actually help get supplies to people who are dying. Like do a
charisma plus, I would say, speech check for difficulty 2, maybe 2. Yeah, 2.
Okay, 1 success.
Yeah, with a 3 and a 9 and 1 success, she kind of looks at you and says, like normally I'd take you for your word, but I don't know who you are at all. We've never talked before. We don't have any kind of relationship, and
that's fine.
Frankly, unless unless there's a way that I can directly help people through this, like that I know, then I can't help right now. If there is somebody in need, like a person, not a Brahmin, not a golden gecko, not a cazador.
So would it help if I told you that the inflated Brahmin is currently laying on top of a friend of mine?
Well, that sounds to me like a Brahmin laying on top of you. That doesn't sound like the emergency of like I've lost my leg or
no, it is absolutely not. And I'm not asking you to go with me. Just give me something other than, okay, guys, you on this side, you on this side. Now push. Unless you think that would do it.
Plus speech for difficulty 1.
Just double pain train it from either flank.
Critical fail. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Critical fail with a 20. Yeesh. Okay.
All right.
Hang on. I have to respond to the question.
Okay.
She looks at you. She says, "Okay, what you can do actually, if the cow is in pain, just feed it more food and let that be it, and eventually it'll just clear out the system."
Okay. Would like fresh fruits and vegetables help? Because prunes, like old dried prunes, always would do the trick back in the vault. So yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Thank you. If this works, I'll be back and I'll let you know, and maybe I can help you out at some point. I'm sure you guys need supplies all the time. So,
okay.
Yeah. Good luck with all the dying people. Yeah, and she'll turn around and head back to Crimson Caravan.
It's at the Mojave Express. It wasn't the Crimson Caravan.
Sorry, the Mojave. Yeah.
So yeah, you return to the Mojave Express, and
right.
I think by this time, I keep on forgetting Jared's character's name. Reno. There we go. Reno. Reno's managed to like waggle his way out of the mouth of the Brahmin, and they're all like they're just kind of standing around like eyeing it, just with their arms crossed, and then you show up with your information.
So hear me out, guys. Brahmin is full of gas, and the gas comes out of the butt. Okay. Now, when we look at the butt, there is an exit but the exit is closed.
So we need someone to stand back there and open the exit.
I mean, yeah, or it could be like 2 or 3, just like a hand in, a little pull, just a little help open it.
No.
Okay. All right. Sometimes when I get scared, you know how like people will say that like you scared the shit out of me, like that saying. I can't say that it's ever happened to me, but I don't think that people would continue saying it unless it does actually happen. So what if we just scared the Brahmin really bad to the point where it scared the shit out of it, and then that would help force open the orifice, the gas would come out. Yes, we would have a pissed off Brahmin, but the Brahmin would feel better afterward.
You know how in Fallout 3 you can go into sneak, and if you sneak up on a Brahmin, you can actually tip them over and do some Brahmin tipping? I'd like to do that.
I mean, okay, you want to try to sneak up on the Brahmin and tip them?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Can you do a sneak plus unarmed? Nope. A strength plus sneak for difficulty.
Yeah,
Tip a Brahmin.
We do have 3 AP.
Sneak and strength difficulty 3. I think that's fair.
Can I use an AP and rip this?
Something's going to rip, one or the other.
Oh no! I mean, it's not great. That's 20.
Okay, so here's what happens. You go to like sneak up on the Brahmin and try to like tip the Brahmin, and so you sneak up and you're right there, and then you start putting your hands to like push it over, and then like the Brahmin freaks the fuck out and like shifts its weight, so and then like you feel like as you're like trying to push it, you feel it kind of growing, and then all of the sudden with your hands upon the Brahmin, flesh goes flying all over you as the stomach and innards of the Brahmin fly all over you, and the Brahmin falls over, completely and totally exploded, dead. Cody, your character takes 3 points of damage. To I would say 3 damage per arm would be sufficient.
You just held like you held the M80 a little too long.
That was painful. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
I guess Brahmin isn't really like Protectron. There.
God damn it.
Hey, guys, I found out that I told you guys not to squeeze it. Seriously.
I stopped squeezing it.
I didn't get a chance to do much idea, but that's fine. I bet you it would have worked because I would have been using my head. You guys trying to solve every problem with your fists. How typical, NCR.
Listen, there are a lot of problems that you can solve with the fist.
Not a Brahmin problem.
Oh, well.
Yeah, please don't tell me you were fisting this.
I didn't.
Brahmin. That is not.
No, I would have never. Are you
board.
Suggesting that we mess with its butthole? Oh my God, Hattie.
I'm pretty okay. You know what? All right, we need to figure out what we're going to do now because that guy's Brahmin just popped. I think we're out of a job.
He had written that Brahmin off anyway.
Well, he is kind of a dick. I'm going to come back and rob him later, but that doesn't solve the problem of what we do right now.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Martin, Jesus Christ, this fucking smells.
Yeah, we'll go.
Martin, we're still going to try and keep our jobs. What we're going to do is we're going to tell Martin. We're going to go to him now. We're going to say, "Wow, your Brahmin was really sick. I tried to operate. Unfortunately, I lost the patient. I've done everything I can. We'll just have to handle the delivery on foot. You know, we'll just see if he buys it. If he doesn't, honestly, we're no worse off. We're a little bit worse off.
Well, honestly, if he doesn't buy it, maybe they'd be willing to buy some Brahmin appetizers at the Lucky for the party.
Honestly, I don't think Martin even cares. We could just steal the thing and do the job and not get paid for it. What's he gonna? Do you really think he's gonna like go? Wow, I gotta go tell somebody. I mean, he doesn't seem like a real get up and go getter.
Yeah, someone who has friends.
Oh, that's cold, man.
Jeez.
I mean, he's a little stingy with his chewing tobacco, but he might have this Brahmin might have been his friend.
He's a fat ass.
Yeah, that is not how you talk about.
Not everybody treats their friends the same way, dude. I mean, you guys are constantly sniping at each other, but I don't know.
But what are you about to suggest that we're?
Well. Do you have any other friends?
GM, side question. Martin mentioned that they don't have electricity here. Is that a problem with this Mojave Express office or with this general area that we're in?
This is Mojave Express office. It's
all right.
Yeah, Atomic Wrangler had power and had like wiring and like an intranet, basically.
Yeah. I think these guys just don't pay their bills.
Can I do a perception and some skill to kind of see if the electrical problems here in this office look like something that I could fix?
Ooh.
But yeah, I would say that would be a perception plus science to like identify electrical problems for like perception plus science for difficulty 2 to like find the issue.
What? Oh wait, that's not my roll. Sorry. Wait, I gotta scroll down. Did I get 0 successes?
I didn't roll.
0 successes. A 10 and a 19. Yeah. You're looking around. The only thing that you can see that could be an issue is at the top of this building, which, you know, the first floor is operational. There's like 3 floors above it that are all kind of like caved in, half like the facade is there. The like actual floors are not, but there's like a transformer at the top of this 4-story building with no good way up that looks a little blown out. That could use some love, but it's 4 stories up.
All right. I'm going to take that as a hint that I should not go this route. So, all right. But you guys better come up with a good plan, or I'm climbing this goddamn building. I'm going to get the electricity turned on.
There's no need to climb the building.
Wait.
Let me just go talk to Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go talk to Martin. Do I look like I've just been in surgery, or do I look like I've blown up a ramen?
You look good, man. You look pretty good.
I've never actually seen
there's a lot of viscera, but also the amount of like gas has kind of helped blow a lot of that off as well. So it's a dry blood look.
Okay, wish me luck.
Good luck. What is it he's doing again?
He's fixing it. It's a robot thing.
You open the door back into the Mojave Express, and Martin's at the counter and looks at you and says, "Did you have any luck with the Brahmin?"
Martin, listen, I really did everything I could to Grace. As you can see, she was very sick, but I think you knew that she wasn't doing too well. And so, we 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 opened up your Brahmin to help her, and Martin, we lost her. We lost Clarice. I tried everything I could.
Where did you lose her?
To the big Brahmin pin in the sky, if you know what I mean.
Oh, well. You know, shit happens in life, and sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I guess I'll have to entrust another group. I'll probably end up hiring out the Crimson Caravan to come take care of that delivery. Of course, I can't pay you for the job, but
I know, I get it. I want to make this right for you. I'll tell you what. Let us do the delivery for you.
Brahmin, that would make it right by me.
I'll tell you. We will get you another Brahmin. I think that's fair. And I'll tell you what. Let us continue to do this job for you. We'll do it no pay, pro bono, and we'll make this right for you.
Sounds good. You give me that Brahmin, and I'll give you the credentials.
Right. So we're gonna do this job, get you the Brahmin, and we'll
the job is now you gotta get a Brahmin so that it can carry the goods for you to the Lucky 38. See, I don't trust you enough for you all to go down carrying these heavy boxes, especially after your situation with the Brahmin where you killed it. I don't write Mike that much. So I'm going to need you to get me a new one and bring it here. And once you do that, I'll get you 25 caps and send you on your way.
Right. So you give me the 25 caps and then credentials of some sort. What are these credentials?
Yeah. You get the patch. I got to sew a patch onto you. If you got sleeves, I can do it there. If you got a shirt,
like that.
I can put it over the top. Yeah. And
that
if you're shirtless, I can probably do it on your pants leg. And if you're not wearing any pants and you're not wearing any shirt, well, then I can't help you much at that point. But that's what it'll take.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. Yeah. So like the patch that's on your shirt, right?
Yeah, and I got some patches in the back for extras when I need to send people out to get some of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. And that's just a patch to get through the gate. Fascinating.
Yeah, you need the patch, and of course you need the goods, because if you say that, you got to have the goods and tell them what you're carrying, and then they're going to want to check it and make sure that you got what you need. And then you'll go through, deliver it. And then I think if you wanted to hit up a casino after that, you could. Otherwise, you come back to me after you got the Brahmin and everything. Like, we'll get you that other 25 caps and you'll be all set.
Does it have to be a Brahmin?
No. If you can find me some sort of animal or robot that can carry heavy loads of cargo safely without having any fragility, any kind of tumble bumble or whipsy wopsy, that would be a real feather in the cap of what I was trying to do with Clarice until you done killed her.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, Martin, been a joy as ever talking to you. I'm going to go now and maybe get washed off, and then we'll figure out how to make this right. All right?
Righto.
Okay. I can whack you. All right. Head back out to the others. Listen, guys, I think actually maybe he liked the Brahmin a little bit. He's not happy that it's dead at any rate. But I got some information out of the guy.
He just wants someone that wants to carry things.
But he's got this whole thing about now, oh, I don't trust you because you killed my Brahmin. You can't carry it yourself. You have to have, like, blah, 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 whatever. Whatever. Here's the thing. To get through the gate, he said you only need 3 things. Those little silly Mojave Express patches, literally the only credential apparently they use. You need the goods to get through there. And, like, he's convinced we need a Brahmin, but I think, honestly, if we just, suck it up, carry some goods, we can do it. So, 2 options. 3 options. We could procure the patches ourselves.
Okay.
We could find a replacement. Doesn't have to be a Brahmin. Could be a robot. Could be some other type of thing. Honestly, I think the guy would even be happy with, like, a cool wagon, so long if it was like smooth riding or something like that. Or 3, we say fuck Martin, and we find a different path in.
So there's this one guy I met a few back. He called himself Travis the Twink, and he really liked being told what to do. Like, really liked being told what to do. And we're in New Vegas, and I figure we might be able to find someone exactly like that, that really enjoys being told what to do. And maybe that thing could be like carrying stuff, and maybe they would really like it. And
okay, but I think the problem and the reason why he won't just, like, let us carry it is that it's a few hundred pounds of alcohol going to this. Like, once you put in, like, the boxes and the weights and things like that. Apparently it's a shitload of cargo. Why you want the Brahmin that is exploded.
So, how about it's there? So maybe we can sweet talk a robot into carrying it for us, or maybe even like we can find a Brahmin we can just borrow.
Or maybe we don't take everything in. Maybe we get the patches. Maybe we deliver something else. Maybe it's maybe it's not 400 pounds of alcohol. Maybe it's 4 bottles of alcohol, really special alcohol.
You might be onto something here. If we get ourselves the patches, Martin can't know about this, but I think that's not going to be a problem.
No.
We get the patches and we just carry 1 box each, not the full shipment. Mm-hmm. They said that they just check the inside of the boxes. If what we're carrying is still what's on the invoice, and we just tell them, hey, our Brahmin fucking exploded, we have to carry this shit ourselves. Yeah. We're going to have to come in and out a few times to get all this in here. That might still work.
They might even let us in early.
They might let us in early.
And then if there's a shift change or they get complacent, they stop checking the boxes, maybe we can let one slip in that's got, say, my rifle and a few other things in it.
So I would like to check and see what this invoice actually says we are going to be delivering.
He still has it just right on the desk, and he said the patches were in the back somewhere, I guess.
And the boxes already had red ribbon on them, so we know exactly what we would be delivering.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was high-end liquor, which is like a lot. Like, that is the bulk. I would say it is enough to fill a Brahmin of high-end liquor and cigars, and then a single unique bottle of vintage wine.
I'm going to throw this out here. And I'm going to stress this as an idea that I think I barely know you 3, but I feel like I'm safe in saying you're not necessarily bad people. You might, like Reno, represent a bad thing, but you're not necessarily bad. But I
just
want
like
to
how you
throw
represent bad takes. Okay, I see where you're going with this.
So it kind of depends.
Wait, hold on.
Ask.
Why don't we just kidnap Martin, stash him away? We take the badges. We take the stuff. We don't need a Brahmin. We don't need a robot. We do the hand delivery plan, but we just get Martin out of the picture so we can get our Mojave badges and we just move from there. I'm not saying we kill him. No one's saying that. Don't bring it up.
Honestly, all we have to do,
tie him up. We stash him in a basement, probably the basement of the outpost. No one seems to be coming in and out of here except for us. I think that might be
that is an excellent idea. I've already been trying to butter him up. He had to not think he likes me, but he does strike me as a character that maybe you bring him a nice apologetic bottle of whiskey, maybe spiked with something.
You know what?
He might pass out
and punch him in the goddamn face.
No. All we really need to do is to get him to go to sleep.
Doesn't need to be elegant.
You know what? All we need to do is get him to go to sleep. Does anybody have some comics?
No.
Street value of that.
Yes.
You think I'm just walking around and going to give it to an old man who I think we could probably just punch in the face and move on with it? Also, this is all happening tomorrow. Okay, we wait a couple hours for him to go to sleep like an old man naturally does.
I don't think we have a couple. I don't think we have a couple hours, and as far as we know, there might be a shift change. Somebody else might be coming in, and they might be bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and worse, maybe they could really have an issue with the fact that there's exploded ramen all over their yard. You know what? Just some comics or something. Put him right to bed. If we need to kidnap him and just
the backup plan can be to shoot him in the face. Okay, can we just cut to the chase?
I'm not comfortable shooting him in the
backup plan.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable shooting him in the face. I mean, I'm all for
shooting someone in the face should
but
never be below Plan C.
Listen,
honestly, it should be in the repertoire.
I will.
It should always be an option.
I will steal shit from people all day long, all night long, as much as you want. I don't want to steal their life because that's not something you can give back. That being said, you know what? Maybe all we need to do is tell him we found a Brahmin and we're ready to go and convince him that we do have a Brahmin and we have everything we need and that's all.
And we'll give the Brahmin to him at the end of the job.
Yeah.
No,
we'll give the Brahmin to him at the end of the job.
He wants to see the goods loaded onto the Brahmin or a robot or something like that. He's not going to buy it.
All right, what are the possibilities of borrowing a robot? Probably better than a Brahmin, and at least they won't. Well, I can't really say they won't explode. I'm not the robotics expert, but maybe we could just get a robot to do some heavy lifting for us for a couple hours. Fisto! Maybe we could find.
They like us at the Atomic Wrangler.
Well, I think Fisto doesn't really hate us or like us.
Our budget.
I guess we're just kidnapping a dude.
Oh, and love a kick.